Hello and welcome to the talkSPORT Cup, where fans from across the country battle it out in a test of football trivia. We started with a pair of fans from each of the top 64 clubs in the country, but only 2 teams will make it all the way to the final for a chance to play for £1,000 and this trophy. There it is, been in Jamie O'Hara's boot all week. I'm Charlie Baker, and today I am joined by the talkSPORT Cup Stato extraordinaire. It's Susan Owens. Hello, Susan.
Hi, Charlie.
We're into the round of 16, and today's fixture is a mouth-watering tie between Aston Villa and Blackburn Rovers. So let's meet the teams. Representing Aston Villa, we have Dan and Elliot. Dan, Elliot, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
Congratulations, battling yourself into the last 16.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Up the Villa. And representing Blackburn, we welcome back Ian and Scott. Ian, Scott, congratulations on being here.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff. Scott, do you get up to anything outside of Blackburn Rovers?
Yeah.
Let me have a guess. I'm going to have a look at you and have a guess.
Go on.
I'm going to say bell ringing.
No.
No, not your thing, no.
I am quite active.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
to do a lot of outdoor pursuits, like cycling and running, into touring around park runs and.
Are you a lycra wearing male on a Sunday morning?
Yeah. When on the bike, you've got to get the lycra out.
Yeah,
There's
of
nothing
course.
wrong with that. Yeah.
Anyway, we're not here for fun. We're here for football. So let's get on with the quiz. The first round is the home advantage round. Each team will get 3 home questions about the club they support and 3 away questions, which could be about anything. It's 1 point for a correct answer. They are allowed to confer. But if they get the answer wrong, it goes over and can be stolen by the other team. OK? Let's get on with the quiz. Here we go. Aston Villa, your first home question. Who scored Villa's first goal in the 2019 Championship playoff final?
El Ghazi. Anwar El Ghazi.
It was Anwar El Ghazi. Susan?
Do you know what the final score was that day?
2-1.
2-1.
Absolutely. Were you guys there?
I was, yeah.
Blackburn, your first home question. Who is Blackburn's second highest appearance maker in the Premier League with 259 games?
Morten Gamst Pedersen.
It is Morten Gamst Pedersen. Susan?
Well, do you know who the first one was?
First one, the highest.
Yeah.
Brad Friedel.
Brad Friedel. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, very good. Aston Villa, your first away question. Who has the second most Premier League goals for an Argentinian after Sergio Aguero?
Carlos Tevez.
It is Carlos Tevez. Susan?
84 goals.
84, there we are. Blackburn, your first away question. Which founding member of the Football League has received the most Premier League red cards in history?
Everton.
It is Everton. Excellent answer. Susan?
That is with 109 red cards, and 8 of them were just given to Duncan Ferguson.
That's what I was thinking
Very
of.
nice. Huge percentage going to Big Dunk. Aston Villa, your second home question. Who were the opponents and what was the scoreline in Villa's first away league defeat this season, 24-25?
It was 4-1. Was that the first one? Yeah. It was Tottenham Hotspur 4-1.
It was Tottenham Hotspur 4-1. Susan?
Yeah, and that is the day that Dominic Solanke scored a brace.
Ah, good for Dominic. Very good. Blackburn, this is your second home question. Who did Blackburn beat in the 1992 Division 2 playoff semi-final?
Derby County.
Was Derby County straight away. Straight in there. Very good. Susan?
And who scored a brace in that first leg?
Newell or Speedy. I want to say Speedy.
You'd be right in saying Speedy.
Yeah, you're right. David Speedy. No extra points. Don't waste your memories.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
That's me done now.
That's it. Aston Villa, your second away question. Which club was sponsored by JD Sports in the first Premier League season, 92-93?
Sheffield United.
It's not Sheffield United. Goes over to you. Blackburn
Oldham
Rovers.
Athletic.
It is Oldham Athletic. Susan. There it is. JD Sports. Get down there. Get your school bag. Blackburn Rovers, your second away question. Who has the second most Premier League goals for a Belgian after Romelu Lukaku?
We think it's Kevin De Bruyne because he's been there a long time.
It's not Kevin De Bruyne. Comes over to you, Aston Villa. Dan, Elliot.
Benteke? Yeah, I'm sure. Christian Benteke?
It is Christian Benteke. Susan.
That is with 86 Premier League goals.
Very good. Pulled it out of the bag. Aston Villa, your third and final home question. Which club did Tony Barton join in 1984 after leading Villa to the European Cup?
I don't know. I'm not sure if it was up in Scotland somewhere. But
Birmingham City.
It's not Birmingham City. Comes over to you.
Northampton Town.
It was Northampton Town.
He was actually sacked by Villa in 1984 after they finished 6th and 10th in the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, not enough for Villa winning the European Cup. No. Expect more. Blackburn Rovers, your third home question. Apart from Alan Shearer and Chris Sutton, which other player has scored more than one Premier League hat-trick for Rovers?
It's Kevin Gallagher.
It is Kevin Gallagher. Susan.
One of them was against Wimbledon, but do you know who the other one was against?
Wimbledon, Coventry, maybe?
No, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. Kicking the teeth. Aston Villa, your final away question. Which Spurs player scored an own goal in the 1987 FA Cup final?
not sure.
Gary Mabbott.
It was Gary Mabbott. Susan.
He actually put it through his own net in the 96th minute, giving Coventry a 3-2 win after extra time.
Blackburn Rovers, your final away question. Who scored Wimbledon's goal in the 88 FA Cup final?
Sanchez.
It was Laurie Sanchez when the Crazy Gang beat the Culture Club. Susan.
And who became the first goalkeeper to save a penalty at the FA Cup final that day?
Dave Besant.
It's Dave Besant.
If you don't know the answer to that, how are you even in the last 16 of this tournament? That's the end of the first round. Susan, what are the scores?
So Aston Villa have 5, but in the lead with 7 are Blackburn.
Very good indeed, in the lead with 7, but a long way to go. As we know, you've been here before. It's not your first rodeo, Dan.
No.
Is it, what are you hoping for Villa in the next couple of seasons? Just consolidation, or do you want to really kick on and go for the Premier League?
Challenge for trophies, really. Hopefully an FA Cup or maybe even the Prem, but who knows what will happen, especially with Unai in charge. Yeah.
Did it make it any easier, Elliot, losing to Crystal Palace in the semi-final that they went on to win the Cup, or just furious about the whole thing? Don't want to talk about it.
Still furious about the whole thing. Should be our name on the cup. Still fuming,
yeah. I get it, yeah.
Rather us than them, yeah.
Blackburn's big period of success seems to be quite a long time ago now.
It's in the rearview mirror, I think it's safe to say.
I think so, yeah.
But who knows? It may be in the road ahead of us if we
Exactly, you
can
never
get our
know.
act together. We've come close in the last, I think, 3 out of the last 4 seasons.
Yeah.
And in the other season, we flirted with League One. So
Yeah, well.
it'd be good to have a concerted promotion.
And if you did go up, Scott, do you think you'd be prepared for it as a club?
No. We're not even prepared for the Championship properly. I haven't been in the playoffs since coming back down from the Premier League, so I'm just concentrating on that at the minute. Just one playoff appearance might be nice.
Round 2 is the Bravado round. Each question in this round is worth 3 points. I will ask the contestants a question, and they will bid for how many correct answers they think they can give me. Whoever believes they can give me the most will have 90 seconds to name them. But crucially, if they fail to reach their number or give an incorrect answer, the opposition can steal the points by simply naming one correct answer. I want to know, how many clubs can you name that have finished bottom of the Premier League since 2010? There are 13 clubs that have finished bottom of the Premier League since the 2009-10 season, up to and including the 24-25 season that's just finished. But how many can you name? You now have 20 seconds to confer with your partner before we start the bidding, and I'll read you the question again. How many clubs can you name that have finished bottom of the Premier League since 2010? There are 13 clubs that have finished bottom of the Premier League since 2009-10, up to and including the 24-25 season that has just finished. But how many of them can you name? OK. That's it. Time's up. Time for the bidding. Aston Villa, coming to you first. Dan, Elliot, how many do you think you can name?
3.
3 of them? 3 of the 13. Any higher? Blackburn Rovers?
We'll go 4.
You think you've got 4? Aston Villa, back to you.
I think we got 5.
I think you got 5.
so,
Got
yeah.
5 in there.
6.
You think you got 6?
Give it to them.
Aston Villa?
Yeah. Like them to.
Let them to name them. Blackburn Rovers, you have 90 seconds to name them. Once you give me an answer, wait for me to repeat it and it'll be locked in. You have 90 seconds starting from now.
I'll definitely that one.
Yeah.
So, Southampton,
Southampton, 1.
Sheffield United,
Sheffield United, 2.
Definitely.
Aston Villa,
Aston Villa, 3.
Burnley.
Burnley, 4.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
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 Norwich City.
Norwich City, 5.
Oh, what about when Rovers went down? Who were bottom? It was either Wolves or... Yeah.
Fulham.
Fulham. There are your 6 answers. Susan, how many did they get right? 4.
4.
4 out of the 6. OK. Aston Villa, we come over to you. You need to name one team that has come bottom of the Premier League and you can steal the points.
Huddersfield Town.
Huddersfield Town. Susan, is it on the list?
It is indeed.
It is on the list. Congratulations. Very, very good indeed. Can you fill in the gaps for us, Susan?
Absolutely, I can. You could have had Cardiff, Portsmouth, QPR, Sunderland, Watford, West Brom, West Ham, or Wolves.
There we are. All seems so obvious now, doesn't it? Let's move on to the second question. I want to know, how many French players can you name that have scored a Premier League hat-trick? There are 9 French players in the history of the Premier League who have scored a hat-trick. But how many can you name? You now have 20 seconds to chat with your partner before we start the bidding, and I'll read you the question again. How many French players can you name that have scored a Premier League hat-trick? There are 9 French players in the history of the Premier League who have scored a hat-trick, but how many can you name? Give you 5 more seconds. OK, that is it. Your time is up. Blackburn, we come to you first. What are you going to bid for us?
We'll bid 4.
4 players' names. Aston Villa.
5.
You got 5 in there. Any higher? Blackburn?
I think we'll ask them to name.
Go on, name them.
Name them.
Going to say name them. You now have 90 seconds to name them. Once you give me an answer, wait for me to repeat it and give the count, and then it will be locked in. You have 90 seconds, starting from now.
Nicholas Anelka.
Nicholas Anelka, 1.
Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry, 2.
Olivier Giroud.
Olivier Giroud, 3.
Florent Malouda.
Florent Malouda, 4.
Loic Remy.
Loic Remy, 5. There we are, there's the 5 answers we needed. Susan, how many did they get right? 3.
3.
3 of those 5 were correct. So, Blackburn, we come to you for one French name who scored a hat-trick.
We're going to go at Cantona.
Eric Cantona is your answer. Sounds good to me. Susan, is he on the list?
Sounded very good. Eric Cantona was on the list.
He is on the list. Very, very good indeed. You get the points. Blackburn Rovers. Can you fill in the gaps for us, please, Susan?
Yes, of course. So we have Anthony Martial, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Robert Pires, Louis Saha, and Sylvain Wiltord.
There we are. Great players all, and all scored a Premier League hat-trick. And that's the end of the Bravado round. Susan, what are the scores?
So both teams scored 3 points in that round, which now means that Aston Villa are on 8 points, but Blackburn are on 10.
10-8. Very, very tight from 2 excellent quizzing teams. Scott, Ian, what's the best sport outside of football? What's the best sport to watch and the best sport to play?
For me, outside football, I think best sport to watch is cricket because it's so many different formulas, so many different formats.
Yeah, and you can drink all day.
And you can drink all day. And if it rains, you have to stay in the bar. So, I mean,
Yeah. Good stuff. Do you play cricket, Ian?
I used to.
You used to, yeah.
Till my eyesight's sort of like...
There we are.
As the joke goes, now I umpire.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, what a good joke. Scott, what about yourself?
Playing wise, it's tennis.
Oh, I love tennis.
Not so good, but good to get the anger out.
Good. And to watch? What do you like to watch outside of football?
Cycling and a bit of a snooker fan.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
watch snooker all day.
Well,
love it.
good job, 'cause it's on all day.
Yeah.
Good stuff. What about you, Dan, Elliot? Elliot, what do you like? You said you played all sorts of sports. What's your favourite one?
I like a bit of tennis and squash.
Yeah, squash is sort of an 80s throwback, isn't it? Not many. You will go around some local squash clubs and it's a bit like the Marie Celeste.
A little bit, yeah.
You know, it's just these empty rooms, you know, that you can pay for lighting in.
Yeah.
Are you any good at squash?
Not really, but
No.
I like it.
Yeah, exactly. It's good for fitness.
Great for fitness. Get a good sweat on.
Good stuff. And you, Dan?
Golf and
Yeah.
pickleball.
Pickleball. There he is. There's me calling it a kids' game, and Dan plays it. What a shame. Round 3 is the Guess Who round. In this round, I will give the teams clues. These could be about a player, a manager, a club, or even a stadium. And as soon as they think they know who or what I'm talking about, they can buzz in and have a guess. But if they get it wrong, they'll be locked out, and the other team can hear a full list of all the clues before giving an answer. 2 points per correct answer in this round. Let's test our buzzers. Aston Villa. Very nice indeed. And that locks the other one out. And then let's go Blackburn. Very good. Both buzzers work. Let's get on with the quiz. I'm looking for a player. This player played in Ukraine until 1991 when he signed for Manchester United. He helped the team win their first league championship in 23. Yes, Blackburn Rovers. Push for an answer?
Andrei Kanchelskis.
It is Kanchelskis. Very, very good. Is that him? Is that Kanchelskis?
It is him now.
Come on.
Very
Kanchelskis there. I'm sure he'd be thrilled with that photo of you. When you think of all the photos we could have used, we've used that one. Good news. There we are. Let's move on. Here's another player. This player played for Sunderland from 2003 until 2009 after rising as a product from the team's youth academy before signing for Ipswich Town. In 2012, he moved to Middlesbrough and spent 7 seasons with the club. He then moved to Sunderland, where he finished his career. He made more than 500 appearances in the... Yes.
Grant Leadbitter.
It is Grant Leadbitter. Excellent answering. There he is. Very good. And another player. This player began his career at Walsall and came to prominence during the 2012-13 season, winning the club's Player of the Season award. After a 2013 move to Brentford and a loan to Milton Keynes in 2014, he moved to Wigan Athletic in 2015. A supporter of the club, he played 133 games for the club, scoring 53 goals. A song about the player went viral and has been sung... Yes, Blackburn Rovers.
Will Grigg.
It is Will Grigg, on fire. There he is, Will Grigg, playing there. Yeah, very good for Wigan. I want the name of a stadium. This is a football stadium located in Swindon. Has an all-seated capacity of nearly 16,000. Yes, Aston Villa.
County Ground.
It is the County Ground. It is. We move on. Who is this? After he finished playing the game, this manager became part of the coaching staff for both the Finland national team and Bayer Leverkusen. In 2012, he was named as co-caretaker coach of Leverkusen before... Yes, Aston Villa.
Sami Hyypiä.
It is Sami Hyypiä. Now I want the name of a stadium. This was initially a multi-purpose stadium and has been used by a current Premier League club since 2016. The ground has a 68,000 capacity. It is yes, Aston Villa.
London Stadium.
It is the London Stadium. And here it is. There we go. Can't see the running track from there. Now, who is this? After a long playing career, most notably with Manchester City, this manager signed a 1-year contract with League One club Oldham Athletic to become player manager. Blackburn.
Joe Royle.
It's not Joe Royle. You get to hear the rest of the question. Aston Villa. In 2013, he led the club to a shock 3-2 victory against Liverpool in the FA Cup, but he resigned in February of the same year. In 2013, he was appointed manager of Doncaster Rovers, who were promoted to the... Yes.
Paul Dickov.
It is Paul Dickov. And that is the end of the Guess Who round. Susan, what are the scores?
So Blackburn are finishing that round with 14 points, but now in the lead is Aston Villa with 18.
Round 4 is the stoppage time round. There'll be 90 seconds on the clock. If the teams think they know the answer, they can buzz in. It's 2 points for a correct answer, but if they get it wrong, they will lose a point. Are we ready? Let's get on with the quiz. 90 seconds on the clock. Here we go. To whom did Qatar lose the opening match of the 2022 World Cup? Anybody? No? Ecuador. Which country do Penarol come from? Blackburn Rovers.
Uruguay.
It is Uruguay. Who scored Spain's first goal in the Euro 2012 final? Anybody? Aston Villa.
Williams.
It is not Williams. David Silva. Who did Real Madrid beat in the final of the Champions League when it was hosted in Cardiff? Aston Villa.
Juventus.
It was Juventus. Which player was known as the Kaiser? Blackburn Rovers.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Was Franz Beckenbauer. Who is Algeria's second highest Premier League scorer after Riyad Mahrez? Anybody? No, Saeed Benrahma. Who were England's opponents in Sam Allardyce's only match as manager? Aston Villa.
Slovakia.
It was Slovakia. Who in 2024 said this? One of his assistants was eating a sandwich at the time. Blackburn Rovers.
Chris Wilder.
It was Chris Wilder. Which Central European country made their European Championship debut in 2000 and their World Cup debut in 2000?
Slovenia.
It was Slovenia. Which was the only club to not receive a red card in the Premier League last season, 23-24? Anybody? No? Luton. Which European nation made its World Cup debut in 1966? Anybody? Blackburn Rovers.
Portugal.
It was Portugal. What was the aggregate scoreline of Sheffield United's Championship playoff semi-final win? Aston Villa.
6-0.
It was 6-0. Who beat Rangers in the Europa League final in 2008 when it was
Zenit
Blackburn?
St. Petersburg.
It was Zenit St. Petersburg. And that is time up. It's the end of the final round.
Do much in there. I think it's close.
I can't tell you the scores. I've no idea. I think it's really tight, though. Susan, I hope you know.
Well, it was a big battle. Aston Villa, you have finished on 23 points. But our winners today are Blackburn with 26.
Wow, 26, 23. It couldn't have been tighter. Fantastic. Well done, Blackburn Rovers. Great quizzing. Well done, Aston Villa. Commiserations. Thought you did really well. Just they were a bit quicker on the buzzer in the final round.
Just a bit quicker, yeah. There are a couple of the almost same time.
Well, up the Villa. And thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Blackburn Rovers, congratulations.
Thank you.
Through to the next round.
Yeah, it's great through.
Getting ever closer to that cup.
Tough competition.
And the
so it's-
£1,000.
It's the only silverware Rovers will win this season.
Well,
so,
you know, you never, this might be the catalyst.
Could be it.
This might be all it takes.
It could be.
But Aston Villa, you don't go away empty-handed. You do, of course, go away with the talkSPORT football trivia game. There we are, one each.
Thank you
can
very
brush
much.
up
Thank
your
you very
knowledge for next time round. And that's it for another episode of the talkSPORT Cup. We will see Blackburn Rovers in the quarter-final. And we'll see you next time.